I'm here with Buffalo Theater Ensemble member Kurt Naebig. Thanks for joining us today.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, of course. The first question I want to ask is, how did you become involved with COD and BTE?
Okay, so I basically took my first acting class of my life at COD. I took an improv class right out of high school, and I loved it. And that changed my life. I became an actor. Started working around Chicago, ended up going to drama school. When I got out of Juilliard, where I went to drama school, one of the first places that I auditioned at was Buffalo Theater Ensemble. And I ended up on stage doing a show. And it was a wonderful time, great group of people, really dedicated, fun, and from that show I got asked to be in another show, and then another show, and then probably the following year I was asked to be a company member. And so I've been with Buffalo Theater Ensemble for about 23 years. And I've been working on stage doing a play as an actor or a director, at least one a year for the last 23 years.
Yeah, and can you name some of the shows that you've done?
Yeah, I've acted in American Buffalo, Streetcar Named Desire, The Lonesome West, Temporary Help, a lot of shows. It's funny, I mean, I probably would need my resume in front of me to do it, because I would guess I've been in at least 30 shows here.
Wow. And so what was your reaction when you found out that BT was being discontinued here at the college?
Well, sad. Devastated might be another word, just because I think Buffalo Theater Ensemble helps so many people. I mean, obviously, it was one of my first connections out of school, and through the years, I've seen so many students come through here, whether they're working backstage or on stage, and find a life in the theater or a career in the theater. You know, just to name a few, I've seen student Robin Coffin come through here. Robin is now on the screen doing Chicago Fire. She's playing a recurring role on the show. William Sandy Smiley playing a regular role on Chicago Fire. Lamorne Morris doing New Girl. Matt Armstrong, who's been in American Horror Story, CSI, Heroes. All of them I've seen working backstage and on stage and working in the theater department as students, you know.
Yeah, do you think this is also a big loss to the community in DuPage County?
Yeah, so many people come here, and people feel connected to the theater that they come to. They feel like this is home, and we're hearing from people saying, "You're taking my home away. Where do I go?"
So why did you sign the petition?
Because I'm mad, because I'm upset, because I want in some way my voice and the voice of a lot of other people to be heard, because my hope is that it will be heard, and my fear is that I hope somebody from the college is looking, but my fear is that some of the higher-ups at the college don't care in the least. And I hope they do, because if they're watching this, they'll see how many people really do value what is here and how it has helped people.
Yeah. How big of an influence does BTE have on the theater students here at the college?
It was huge. I mean, I was just sitting here with somebody who said, I saw my first play here at age 9. And they are trying to make a life in the theater right now. I have, as a teacher, and I've taught at College of DuPage, as a teacher I ended up directing a couple of shows. In those shows were Sandy Smiley, for one, who did a show. We decided we really liked him a lot. He ended up auditioning for BTE. He ended up finding a career in this business. And you know, when I'm only naming, the people who have the high-profile jobs, there are countless theater professionals here and in New York and in LA who are working regularly, whose names nobody knows, but who have found a life doing something that they love, and that matters.
Do you, as an ensemble member, find that you have been influenced anyway from working with the students here at the college?
Yeah, it's exciting. You know, I mean, I think in anything that somebody does, at some point in time, maybe you take things for granted. You get a little bit jaded. And when you're working with somebody who is new to it and young and looking at theater or what they're doing with fresh eyes, it's really exciting. It's fun to watch somebody who can't wait to be at the theater tonight, and maybe all they're doing is changing somebody's costume backstage, and they are psyched. And you think, that's why I got in this. It's influenced me to look at acting differently and be able to sometimes be able to describe more clearly what the job for an actor is, what the job for backstage help is, what the job for a lighting designer is, what the job for a stage manager is. It forces me to look at things differently and to try to know that what we do with the people we're working with who are newer and younger is kind of setting the stage for shows as we go forward, as they go forward in their lives.
Do you think Buffalo Theater Ensemble will ever come back?
I hope so. I hope so.
All right, is there anything else that you'd like to add?
I guess I'd like to just remind people that, you know, not everything is always about the almighty buck. That you can't always put a dollar value on changing people's lives, that love and passion matters, and that theater is an honorable profession.